G'day, happy Tuesday to you. Hope you're well. Leigh here from the Hidden Why podcast. Want to share this thought with you today because I know that we all experience these moments in life. Now, I'm all about, creating a life of freedom, creating a life of fulfillment, and creating a life of happiness. But I know that, we can't always experience and be in this experience of full and thorough joy. Yeah, there's going to be moments in life that we're maybe not feeling that excited about life, where we're feeling a bit down. But what I'm also conscious of is sometimes we ruminate on our negative thoughts that make us feel a certain way and make us then feel a certain way about life. And that's, you've had those days. I've recently had this, which is why I'm sharing this thought. I've had a bit of a week of it where you feel like you're not achieving your goals. You feel like you're not getting momentum in life, whether that's your career, your personal life, your relationships. You might feel like you're just not getting on well with other people. Maybe you feel like, you're thinking too much about what other people are thinking of you and you're letting that bring you down. Whatever it is, we have those moments in our life. We have those days, we have those weeks. And sometimes if we're not conscious enough to be aware of it, we just keep going, we keep moving through it and we bottle it up. We don't allow ourselves to express it. And I think that can be quite damaging. And number one, it can lead to burnout. Like if you keep going with that, it could lead to burnout. It could lead to a breakdown. But it also could prevent you from really exceeding in life. It could prevent you from leading a more full and free life and leading a happier life, because sometimes I believe that yes, we can't always be happy and ecstatic and full of joy like we're always at a party with our best friends, right? You're going to have those quieter times, but it doesn't mean we have to have those down times that prevent us from living freely, fully and happily. So here's what I think, and this is what I started to think on that really helps me when I'm feeling like that. And the number one thing to do is to really reflect on it, journal on it. Take time out to think about how you're feeling. You'll often find by journaling, and I might talk about this more this week, but you'll often find by journaling or just taking the time out to think about how you're feeling, that the thoughts that you're having aren't actually as bad as you make them out to be. Yeah, sometimes your brain tricks you. And this is the problem with overthinking. You can overthink things to the point that it just starts to bring you down. And so the best thing you can do is let that thought out and put it down in front of you. Think about it constructively. Think about your thoughts and how you're feeling. And you'll probably find that it's not actually as bad as you're making it out to be. And just by that activity of reflection and journaling, you'll feel better. You'll feel a sense of release because you're taking it out of the mind. You're not letting those thoughts ruminate and bring you down. So you're bringing it out to paper. But then you can also assess it and analyze it and go, hang on, okay, well, yeah, I feel like that. And sometimes maybe it's just the fact to recognize it. Okay, yeah, I'm not feeling great today. I'm feeling a bit down because, I'm not achieving some of the things that I'd like to achieve. So be it. What can I do about that? What can I do to change that? What can I do to lift my game and make some changes? So just by doing that activity of reflection and journaling, I think will really help you. The second thing I think that really helps me, and I think about this often, and I'm getting better and better every day, every week. It's taken years, right, of this. But usually when I feel down, when I have those moments where I'm just not feeling the love from the world, you resort to these unhealthy behaviours. And that could be, eating rubbish food, too much rubbish food, drinking. It could be running to your devices, scrolling through social media, doing more of the stuff that actually creates negativity rather than doing stuff that creates positivity, that creates energy, that creates or changes your physiology and your mental health. And so that's a really important thing. I think when you're feeling down, don't resort to the unhealthy behaviors, resort to the healthy behaviors. So going for a walk, doing some exercise, spending time with people you love, spending time on yourself, spending time journaling, on growth activities, that sort of thing can flip that switch. So when you're feeling those moments where you're feeling just not that love, take time out and go and do something. Go for a run. You'll feel better. And I've discovered, and I'm sure you have as well, when you do those things, you do feel better. It changes yourself. When you do the unhealthy behaviors, it can take you further down that spiral, down that path, which actually doesn't bring you any benefits. And sure, you might find a happy moment in the following day, in the following week, But next time you have that feeling where you're feeling a bit down, it's going to feel a bit worse because you haven't dealt with it. You haven't released that thought. You haven't released that energy. The third thing I'll mention today is contribution. I really believe that we all strive to give to others because we're all dependent on everything in life. And that sense of service to others, that sense of contribution uplifts us. And sometimes when I'm feeling a little low, when I'm feeling, like I'm just not, I'm not feeling the love of the world, not feeling like I'm achieving what I want to achieve, feeling a bit down about whatever it might be, I just remember contribution and service and think about who I am and what I do in my profession and what I can do to be more of service, what I can do to contribute. And maybe beyond my work, through my community, what I can do there to contribute. And then to the people that I know and love, my friends and family, what I can do there to be of service today. Sometimes by taking that mindset of ourselves and putting it out there to others and what we can do to benefit others, we'll just shift that positive note in our mind, and it will make us feel good. And I think sometimes when you think about these things, we've all been of service to others at some stage in the past, at some level. And sometimes just thinking about how you've been in service, how you've contributed before to your community, to your friends, to your family, to your work, and how you uplifted your clients. Sometimes having that thought is very positive and reinforcing, and that can pick you up as well. That can make you feel good as well. So I think by contributing and thinking about this level of service in life, when you're feeling those moments, it's a great thing to do. So go out there, do a bit of journaling, do a bit of reflection, take some time out for yourself, do the healthy stuff, get active, do some exercise, eat well, be in good relationships, be of service to others. This is the stuff that can change those moments when you're feeling a bit down in life, right? That can pick you up, because I'm telling you, you've been there before. We've all been there. This is a pretty common occurrence for all of us. You can't always be just, this elevated level of happiness. You're going to have those moments where you're down, but you can make the most out of those moments. You can reflect on those moments and you can overcome them. So going forward, you have less of those moments. And I think we need to deal with it. If we don't, it's going to build up. And look, I'm all about creating a life of freedom, fulfillment, and happiness. And I think these are the lessons that I've learned that have helped me and continue to help me. And I hope they help you. Have a great day ahead.